Hello everyone, welcome to Aqyla Art Channel. Today we're showing you 9 different Aqyla painting hacks. We're making this very summary painting using those hacks. So let's get started. Aqyla painting hacks. First, let's create waves. For this, you need a tape cutter that comes with duct tape. Just remove it from the tape. And a painting knife. And Aqyla, we're using Phthalo Blue Deep here. Take some Aqyla with painting knife and draw wavy curves. And go over the curve with a tape cutter. And repeat the process. This will give you these clean, repetitive lines. Next, let's use Aqyla with oil paint to create the splash part. You need white oil paint. We're using Cusakabe's titanium white. And also a painting knife. Start layering thickly on canvas using painting knife. You want it to have a bit of texture like this, so it resembles splash. And then let the oil paint dry before the next step. Next, let's try a water repellent effect. You can actually use Aqyla with oil paint, but if you add a lot of water to Aqyla, oil paint repels, which gives the splash more depth. So let's try that out. You need CB pale green, and a paintbrush, and a palette. You want to mix Aqyla with quite a bit of water to make it very watery. The amount of water doesn't compromise Aqyla's color, so you don't have to worry about that. Then apply it on top of splash part painted with oil paint. It creates this water repellent effect, and after you let it dry, it gives the painting more depth with nice transparency. Now moving on to scratching to make those little marks. For this, you need Aqyla 3D Smooth Paste. It's very good for when you want to add texture to your painting. You want CB Aqua Blue, CB Violet, and CB Fresh No. 2. And also a painting knife. Take about 2 tablespoons of 3D Smooth Paste and mix it with a small amount of Aqyla. Apply it directly onto the canvas on where you wish to add texture. Mix it with other colors the same way and repeat the process. And let it dry. Once it gets dry, go over the parts with Phthalo Blue Deep and scratch to create marks with the tip of X-Acto knife. Next, we'll paint coral using straw. You need a regular straw, CP violet, and a paintbrush. Drop diluted Aqyla onto the canvas and start blowing with the straw to create coral shapes. Let's make these little fish next. You need a thick piece of paper with fish shapes drawn on it. We're using mono as a yellow lemon, titanium yellow, emerald blue light, and ultramarine blue. A pair of scissors and paintbrushes. You want to wet the paper with water first and add colors while it's still wet for blurring effect. Once it dries, cut into shapes with scissors. Next, let's make different type of fish. You need a thick paper with a bit of texture. And a sheet of a gold leaf. CP lavender and trans red oxide. A pair of scissors and a paintbrush. A little tip: to remove gold leaf from the sheet without ruining it, you can wrap candle wax onto a tracing paper and use the wax paper to remove gold leaf smoothly. Apply CP lavender onto the piece of paper and put gold leaf on top while the surface is still wet. Transfer gold leaf to the paper by rubbing gently with a finger. Dilute trans red oxides with water and paint over the gold leaf. This process creates this beautiful, unique look. Once it gets dry, cut out into a shape of a fish. Next, let's make the starfish using washi paper. You need a washi paper. We got this authentic looking one because we're a Japanese company. We're using CP violet, CP blue gray, and CP sap green and a paintbrush. Mix Aqyla with water and draw starfish shape on washi paper. Gently pull washi paper apart while it's still wet. It should tear along the line that you just painted. You get this cute starfish with fudgy edges. Now we can start collaging. Place the fishes and starfish however you want. You can use Aqyla as glue for collaging. It's adhesive and it's very useful when you want to have a little color showing through. Now that everything is in place, let's add finishing touch by adding a little more splash here and there. You need a bamboo brush like this, but you can substitute with a toothbrush too. And you also need Aqyla titanium white. Take white with bamboo brush and pat the surface with it to add a little more splash. Now your painting is complete! And we have one more bonus hack for you. If you want to give your painting to someone as a gift, it's a good idea to wrap it in a large cloth to protect it. And it's even better than an idea to customize the wrapping cloth yourself. We call this fushiki. It's a very traditional way to wrap summertime gifts in Japan. For this, you need a big enough cloth for your painting, paintbrush, and colors of your choice. Start by wetting the cloth with water. And then mix your favorite colors with water. And start painting Jackson Pollock style. Once it gets dry, you get this tie-dye look and it's ready to wrap your painting. Aqyla and other items mentioned in this video can be purchased through our online store at kusakabe-enogu.com. We ship internationally to every artist and crafter in the world. Thank you very much for watching our video, and please make sure to subscribe to our channel for more art and craft related videos like this one. And please make sure to watch our last video too. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.